I'm Chief Deputy Chandra Gibbs.
And I'm Dr. Shawn Foster, Superintendent of Orangeburg County School District.
Dr. Foster, one of the things that we have prided ourselves on is our partnership that we have as a law enforcement agency with you as a school district. And so one of the things that we wanted to kind of really address is making sure we see that it's an epidemic across the country, but we wanted to make sure that we were addressing and making sure our parents, our students, and our communities were aware. One of the things that we're finding are these gummies. And we wanted to bring these to your attention because, again, these gummies, a parent really is not going to know the difference if they see this in their child's room, if they see it in their book bag. We don't see that it's becoming a major problem, but have you seen it being a major problem with your end from the school district side?
Well, thank you, Chief Deputy Gibbs. And you're right, our partnership has been tremendous. And situations like this allow the school district and law enforcement to come together to do what I feel is our top priority to our parents, and that is to ensure that our kids are safe. Whether it be social, whether it be physical and emotional. But this is just one of those situations that we want to make sure that our kids are informed, and our parents more so are informed, so you can help continue to supervise what your children are doing to make sure that what seems to be something innocent is not turned into something that could be extremely harmful to your child. So yes, this is something that we're not seeing a widespread, but we have seen some of these situations in our schools. That's why it's important that we're here today to really inform our community, inform our parents of what to look for in regards to these gummies here, because these look like a perfectly innocent pack of candy. And again, we've learned that that's not the situation, but we also want to make sure that our students are aware that we are on top and we're familiar with just what this is.
One of the things that is key to also note is that these aren't regulated. So these aren't regulated, so we don't know the exact levels that are in them, but what we do know is that they're not safe for our children. And they're not safe to be in the hands of our children. And so we want to make sure that, again, though we are not seeing it as a problem here in Orangeburg County, we don't want it to become a problem. In a couple of weeks, we're going to have trunk or treats. We're going to have children knocking on doors, getting candy. We're going to have different events that'll be happening. And one of the things that we wanted to show is that between regular packaging of candy and these gummies, at a quick glance, you're really not going to know the difference. But the difference between these two packages, the difference between those two packages, in many instances, in some cases, could be the difference between life and death.
This packet here, this is something that is a legitimate piece of candy without the gummy and the marijuana influence. And this is something that we want to keep an eye on. So I want to make sure that our students know that we'll be sharing these images so our teachers can distinguish that contraband that may come into our schools. But I also want to stress to students as well that in the event that a student makes a poor choice to bring something like this into our schools, then we will enforce our code of conduct and the partnership with our law enforcement for those students who choose to make a poor decision, which we hope none of you all do. But again, it's important for us to show what a good pack of gummies looks like for our parents and our teachers, but also what we should intentionally look for that could be harmful to our students.